Good morning, students. We were doing chapter control and coordination, and we have reached the last topic, that is hormones in animals. Okay, so let's revise a few points. So in this chapter, that is control and coordination, we have talked about two things, right? One, we have talked about the nervous system, and the other we are talking about the hormonal system, you can say endocrine system, you can say, okay, or the coordination which takes place by chemicals, right? So nervous system mein coordination takes place by electrical signals or electrical impulses, and in hormonal system or endocrine system it takes place with the help of chemicals which are called as hormones, है ना बच्चा? So now we are talking about hormones in animals. That is nothing but, they are nothing but the chemicals secreted by the glands. The glands are of two types, endocrine glands and exocrine glands. So here you need not specify by endocrine glands, you can just say hormones are chemicals secreted by the glands which are carried by the body to the respective target organs, ठीक है? And they will help to regulate certain physiological processes. So there are two types of glands, that is endocrine gland and exocrine gland. This also we have seen. The glands which put their secretions into directly into blood, right? They will directly send to the site of action through the blood. They are called endocrine glands, whereas exocrine glands are the glands which have ducts to pass their secretions. Okay, so these are two types of glands we have seen. So you can remember liver. Here exocrine में मैंने liver example दिया है. You can remember in the last chapter, that is life processes, we have seen liver as a gland, largest gland in the body, and we have even written there the bile secretions which is produced by liver. It is secreted in the duct and passed into the stomach, right? So see, that example we have taken here in exocrine gland. Clear? And endocrine glands pass their secretions directly to blood. Here we have many examples like adrenal gland, pituitary gland. There are many. We will do all of them one by one. Okay, so first let us look up into NCERT. Yesterday we were talking about this hormones in animals, and first if you see here in the third paragraph is the first example, which is nothing but adrenaline. Adrenaline is a hormone here, or it is secreted by what? It is secreted by adrenal glands. Okay, adrenaline is the hormone secreted by adrenal gland. क्लियर? इसको हम emergency hormone भी बोलते हैं. What it is called as? It is also called as emergency hormone. Why? Because at any time of sudden response, मतलब sudden कोई stimulus आया और body को sudden reaction या response दिखाना है, that time adrenaline is produced in high amounts. ठीक है बच्चा? So इससे क्या होता है? As a result क्या होगा? The heartbeat becomes faster, more oxygen is supplied to our muscles, right? Contractions of muscles takes place. Skeletal muscles के लिए divert blood सारा skeletal muscles के लिए चला जाएगा, and also it helps in the sudden what you can say, to show sudden response, right? So for example हमने यहाँ पे लिया था squirrel which is in a difficult for position, right, which is in a scary position, so it has to either run or it has to fight. For that adrenal secretion, that is adrenaline secretion will be done in the body. ठीक है बच्चा? सो यहाँ पे एड्रिनल ग्लैंड इज ऑल्सो अ एंडोक्राइन ग्लैंड. ठीक है? सो फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल हमने एड्रिनल ग्लैंड लिया हुआ है. So I will give you it in the form of a table here. So if you see this table, we'll have hormones in animals or hormones in humans. We will have gland, where it is located, which hormone it secretes, what are the functions, and for few hormones you should know the disorders. Not for all, only the main things we will be studying here. Okay, so first which example they have taken in your textbook? They have taken the first example as adrenal gland. Adrenal gland is where it is located just above the kidney. If you see the kidney structure, just above the kidney will be this adrenal gland. This is a 1 mark question. Okay, location important है, कौन सा hormone secrete करेगा और उसका function, any diseases related to it. So now एड्रेनालाइन इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड दी एमरजेंसी हार्मोन. इसके लिए एक और केमिकल नेम है, दैट इज एपिनेफ्राइन. एपिनेफ्राइन एंड एड्रेनालाइन आर सेम. व्हाट इज द फंक्शन? इट इंक्रीजेस और रेगुलेट्स द रेट्स ऑफ ब्लड सर्कुलेशन. इंक्रीजेस द हार्ट बीट भी बोल सकते हो, ब्रीथिंग एंड कार्बोहाइड्रेट मेटाबॉलिज्म. It is called emergency hormone because it initiates quick response in the body, okay, at difficult situation. Clear bachcha? So this is the function of it. So now adrenaline secretion, if it is not happening properly, if it is insufficient, it leads to a disease called Addison's disease. Okay, you need not know any other further points about it, just know this will come for multiple choice question, that's all. Okay, so we have completed the first hormone, okay, that is adrenaline hormone. Okay, so now in the textbook, if you move on next, they have shown again here, next paragraph, please read it carefully. So here they are again talking about plants and animals, they are comparing here. Okay, so remember that plants have hormone that control their directional growth. What functions do animals hormone perform? यहाँ पे they are telling in case of plants the hormone secreted are either directional growth के लिए होगा, ठीक है, they are always growth related and they are in a particular direction. And here we take example that in animals also fingers does not grow on every in all the organs, it will grow in a specific region or it will grow in a specific direction. So here also in our body the control and coordination is very carefully done with the help of hormones and other nervous system also, that is what they want to tell here. Okay, so next let's move on, and we have seen already this diagram. So let's see the next paragraph in which they are talking about thyroxine hormone. Okay, thyroxine gland produces thyroid gland produces thyroxine hormone. Okay, so let's study about thyroxine. So thyroid gland is situated in the neck region. It secretes thyroxine hormone. There are other hormones also, but you don't need it. Okay, for your syllabus I have already included extra points here which are necessary for you. For example, thyroxine is also called T4 hormone. This is extra point for you. Okay, wherever I have drawn the star, that means it's extra point. Okay, but you should know it. So thyroid gland is present in the neck region, produces thyroxine hormone. Thyroxine hormone regulates body metabolism. So all the digestion part, everything is regulated by the thyroxine hormone. Okay, so now there are two diseases which are related to thyroxine secretion. One is hyperthyroidism and other is hypothyroidism. If a person has overproduction of thyroxine hormone, it leads to hyperthyroidism. Less or reduced production of hormone leads to hypothyroidism. Okay, so this is one important thing. Here I will include one more question, that is about iodine salt. Okay, so why this iodine will come into picture, let's read it. So from your NCERT, so why is it important for us to have iodinized salt in our diet? That is the question. Okay, so iodine is necessary for thyroid gland. See, thyroid gland के लिए iodine necessary है. क्यों? क्योंकि to make thyroxine hormone. What does that mean? See here. In case iodine is deficient in our diet, there is possibility that we might suffer from goiter. One of the symptoms in this disease is a swollen neck. Can you correlate this with the position of the thyroid gland? See here, if we have less iodine, if we don't get iodine in our body, thyroxine hormone is not secreted. If thyroxine hormone is not secreted properly, then thyroxine का जो काम था, metabolism जो करने के लिए essential था, that is not happening. So iodine is essential for synthesis of thyroxine. In case iodine is deficient in our diet, there may be possibility that we may suffer from goiter. So if sometimes what is the disease related to thyroxine, if they ask, students will write goiter. That is wrong. This is a symptom, this is a disease related to iodine. Okay, if iodine is not properly present, then it leads to goiter. If thyroxine is not produced properly, it leads to hyperthyroidism या hypothyroidism. Okay, so this is one of the reasoning question which is a very important reasoning question. Clear? So here iodine is not the gland, iodine is not the hormone, it is helping the hormone to be synthesized. ठीक है, ग्लैंड को हेल्प कर रहा है ताकि वो हार्मोन बना सके. ठीक है, सो यहाँ पे दिस इज अ एक्स्ट्रा पॉइंट रिलेटेड टू द पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक.
ठीक है। बट हम कॉलम में क्या लिखेंगे, हम कॉलम में थायराइड ग्लैंड के लिए थायरॉक्सिन लिखेंगे और थायरॉक्सिन का फंक्शन लिखेंगे, हाइपरथायरॉयडिज्म और हाइपोथायरॉयडिज्म लिखेंगे। इधर एक एक्स्ट्रा पॉइंट लिखेंगे अबाउट गॉइटर और अबाउट आयोडीन, आयोडीन के रिलेटेड डिसीज रहेगा गॉइटर. दिस आई विल राइट इट इन पेंसिल सो दैट इट विल बी easy for you to understand. Clear? So now we have finished two hormones, adrenaline and thyroxine hormone. Next, let's move on to the next paragraph. Sometimes we come across people who are either very short or extremely tall. So you have seen in movies and all, you in circuses and all, you can see where people are very dwarf, short people are considered, and we have very extremely tall people also, right? So however you have wondered how this happened, have you ever wondered like ये क्यों होता है, right? Why is this that some people are very tall, their body structure are quite normal, उनके भी दो हाथ होते हैं, दो पैर होते हैं, all that is body structure resembles human being, they don't have any other problem, but just their body structure is either dwarf or giant. So here it is because of the special hormone which is called as growth hormone. दिस इज द नेक्स्ट हार्मोन. सो ये हार्मोन है, तो इसको कौन सेक्रेट करता है, कौन सा ग्लैंड सेक्रेट करता है, इट इज सेक्रेटेड बाय पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड. ओके बच्चा, सो यहाँ पे देखो growth hormone is one of the hormones secreted by pituitary gland. As the name indicates, growth hormone regulates growth and development of the body. If there is a deficiency in this hormone in the childhood, it leads to dwarfism. If it is there, more production is there, it leads to gigantism. Okay, gigantism basically. Okay. So now we will see this in the form of table. So here you have pituitary gland or master gland. Pituitary gland is a small pea-sized gland in brain. Where is it situated? It is situated in the brain region. What it secretes? Growth hormone. What is the function of growth hormone? Regulates the body growth. It is called the master gland. इसको master gland भी बोलते हैं. Pituitary gland is also called master gland. Again extra point मैंने दिया हुआ है. Did you see it in NCERT? No. Did you see the position there? No. In the diagram they have shown just brain. I have given you this also. Okay. So now it is called the master gland because it controls several other hormone glands in our body. This controls the release or the secretions of many other hormones also. That's why it is called the master glands. And we have two disorders related to it. One is gigantism and the other is dwarfism. Gigantism is the hypersecretion of GH. GH means growth hormone. ज़्यादा secrete होना in it leads to abnormal large body. Whereas dwarfism, hyposecretion, decreased secretion leads to reduced body size. Okay, these are the two diseases related to the production of growth hormone. Clear? So the third hormone we have studied is growth hormone. Clear kids? Next, the fifth hormone which we will be looking on to is the next paragraph. You must have noticed many dramatic changes in your appearance as well as that of your friends as you approached 10 to 12 years of age. These changes associated with puberty are because of the secretions of testosterone in males and estrogen in females. So now we are talking about the next two hormones, testosterone and estrogen. Okay, so what are these hormones? So if we talk about it in the form of table, so testis is the gland, that is the organ which produces testosterone. Okay, and this pubic region में present होगा. Okay, I will write it. So now here testis testosterone produce करता है. Testosterone का function क्या है? It is in male body. So testis in male body, testosterone is secreted by testis. The function of it is to develop the sperms. Development of sperms के लिए important है. And secondary male characteristics. Secondary male characteristics means the other characteristics which you get when you reach puberty, that is your mustache formation, right? These changes, change in your voice, right? All these minute changes which determine the male characteristics, these are as produced as a secondary male characteristics which because of the hormone testosterone. So now इसके related कोई disease तो हमने नहीं लिखा है यहाँ पे, but imagine if the testosterone is not secreted properly. So what will happen? Development of sperm सही से नहीं होगा. मेल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स में सही से नहीं होगा, राइट, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ स्पर्म्स नहीं होगा, तो द ह्यूमन मे टर्न इनटू इनफर्टाइल, दैट इज ही मे नॉट बी एबल टू गिव राइज टू baby. Okay, so that is the related simple disorder you can consider here. Okay, so same way ovary is present in, ovary is a gland or an organ which is present in the human female. So it secretes estrogen and progesterone. Again here progesterone is extra, estrogen you can write it OEST or EST, both are same but pronunciation is always estrogen. Okay, so it helps in development of egg, the female gamete, and the secondary female characteristics. Okay, so menstruation are the characteristics which are attained by the human female body at the age of puberty, and the hormones, these hormones are responsible for it. Clear? So next we have read about testosterone and estrogen. So next, we will move on to the next paragraph. Do you know anyone in your family or friends who have been advised by the doctor to take less sugar in their diet? This is a very common thing we have seen. So, diet sugar level कम लेने के लिए किसी को बोला है? Yes. Then what are they suffering from? They are suffering from diabetes. What is the reason for diabetes? As a treatment, they might be taking injections of insulin. आपने ये भी देखा होगा. If they have a serious diabetes condition, they would be asked to take injections of insulin. Yes. So now यहाँ पे diabetes और insulin का क्या relation है? This is what we are going to study. Insulin is a hormone. ठीक है बच्चा, insulin क्या है? It's a hormone which is produced by pancreas. कौन produce करता है? Pancreas, and helps in regulating blood sugar level. और उसका function क्या है? Blood sugar level को regulate करना. Regulate कहीं पे भी आए word, it means control करना. ठीक है. सो नाउ व्हाट हैपन्स, अगर इफ इट इज़ नॉट सेक्रेटेड इन द प्रॉपर अमाउंट्स, मतलब इंसुलिन अगर प्रॉपर अमाउंट्स में सेक्रेट नहीं हुआ है, then what happens, the sugar level in the body rises, causing many harmful effects. So what will happen to your body sugar level? It will rise. If body sugar level rises a lot, then it may lead to many problems, maybe cardiac problems, cardiac arrest. There are severe things, BP may change again. They are all interrelated. Okay bacha, so there are many dysfunctions of it. So one disease, what we call that symptom as a, we call it as a diabetes or diabetes mellitus. So let's see this in the form of table. Okay, so pancreas is a organ and a gland also related in the situated in the abdomen region, secretes insulin and glycagon. Again I have written here extra point. ठीक है, sorry, here I have written glucagon, it's actually glucagon. Okay, so now both regulates the sugar level को कम करने के लिए, उसको control करने के लिए important है. Now see here, they are secreted by pancreas cells, they have given in your NCERT, but you should know these two words here, that is beta cells of pancreas. Options में multiple choice में usually asked question है ये, ठीक है, important है. Insulin is secreted by beta cells of pancreas. Yes, it's a correct answer. Isles of pancreas, correct answer. Isles of Langerhans, ठीक है, Langerhans, this is also correct answer. So these words you should know bacha. Okay, so they may say directly secreted by pancreas, it's a easy answer, but they will give you particular word, that is beta cells वही secrete करते हैं of pancreas, या isles of Langerhans के beta cells secrete करते हैं. All are correct. Okay, so अगर मैंने इन दोनों को function separately लिखना है तो basically blood sugar level ही है, but फ्रॉम इंक्रीजिंग और डिक्रीजिंग दोनों के लिए कंट्रोल करना इंसुलिन का है. फ्रॉम ड्रॉपिंग टू लो, right, glucagon helps the blood sugar level to drop too low. See, both is a problem. If it drops too low, then also it is a problem. If it blood sugar level is too high, then also it is problem. Usually when it is high, insulin production happens and it controls, but glucagon helps in preventing the blood sugar level going down. Okay, so what is the disease or disorder related to it? It is diabetes. Diabetes या diabetes mellitus, again they are the same thing. And in diabetes you have diabetes type 1, type 2,
and all, okay? But you don't need to know all that in detail now. Just know that diabetes is happens when enough insulin is not produced in the body, okay? So this is about the pancreas gland secreting insulin. So now see here. So if it is not secreted in proper amounts, the sugar level in the blood rises, causing many harmful effects. So this many hormones they have talked about in your syllabus. Other than that, in your diagram you must have seen hypothalamus, you must have seen pineal gland, right? But they have not given the functions of it. But you should know. So that is what I have given in the format of table, wherein it will all be included. For example, we have not talked about hypothalamus. Hypothalamus is portion of brain. We have seen cerebrum, cerebellum, hypothalamus, right? So इसका function क्या है? It secretes antidiuretic hormone जिसको vasopressin भी बोलते हैं. इसके साथ oxytocin भी secrete कर सकता है. These names please remember because in multiple choice question you may get it. That's all. Okay. So now function is regulating fluid balance inside the kidney. ठीक है, इसका फंक्शन इज रिलेटेड टू किडनी वेयर इट मेंटेन्स द फ्लूइड बैलेंस, ओके. Now, then contraction of uterus during childbirth and lactation is the function of oxytocin. Okay, so we will not study about any disorder related to this here. Okay, so pituitary gland we have done, thyroid we have done, pancreas we have done. Okay, other than this, adrenal we have done, it is there in your textbook. And now pineal gland is given in your diagram, but it is not explained, okay. It says again small p-shaped gland in brain, it produces melatonin hormone. Other hormones are also there, the main hormone I have given you. So iska function hai regulating some other hormones also, and also sleeping patterns ko regulate karna. ठीक है, what are sleep patterns and all that you will study in higher classes. So just know it regulates the sleeping patterns. So this is about pineal gland. इसको थर्ड आई भी बोलते हैं pineal gland को, ठीक है बच्चा. अगेन एक्स्ट्रा, बहुत एक्स्ट्रा पॉइंट मैंने दिया हुआ है यहाँ पे, ये है, ठीक है. बट यू शुड नो इट फॉर जस्ट फॉर योर मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन. मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन कैन कम एज डिफिकल्ट एज दे कैन. नेक्स्ट thymus. So thymus also, it is there in your figure, but we have not studied about it. It's a very important organ because it helps in immune system also, and providing immune system and also providing a proper endocrine system. It forms both system. Immune system मतलब क्या है? Immunity provide करना. So that is formation of T cells and B cells are all the functions of immune system. So यहाँ पे it's a small organ present behind the breastbone, ठीक है, near the chest cavity it is present, and इसका हार्मोन का नाम है थाइमोसिन. In function T cell development and production, it forms immune system and endocrine system, both it forms immune system and endocrine. मतलब जब भी हम higher classes में immune system के बारे में पढ़ेंगे तब आप thymus के बारे में पढ़ोगे. That is the meaning of it. ठीक है बच्चा. So that's all. Then testis and ovary we have already done. Clear? So few extra things which are there in the labeling also, you should know their functions, and I have given all of them here. Okay, so now and the last part of the chapter, that is what is meant by feedback mechanism. See here, this seems to be a last paragraph, but it is a very important question usually asked for 2 marks question. ठीक है, 2 marks question है ये, बहुत ज़्यादा important है. So just read it. If it is so important that hormones should be secreted in precise quantities, we need a mechanism through which this is done. So अब हमने diseases में देखा, if it is secreted more then also it leads to disease, if it is secreted less then also hormones that leads to a disease. So hormones have to be secreted in precise quantities. Precise means very very specific. So now we need a mechanism through which this is done, right? So there must be something which controls this. The timing and amount of hormone released are regulated by feedback mechanism. आपको आपके लेवल के लिए बस इतना ही याद रखना, टाइमिंग कब उसको रिलीज़ करना है हार्मोन को, और कितना अमाउंट में रिलीज़ करना है, उसको जो कंट्रोल करता है हमारे बॉडी में, उसको हम बोलते हैं फीडबैक मैकेनिज्म. फॉर एग्जांपल, ये एग्जांपल देखो, इससे आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. सोचो इफ़ द शुगर लेवल इन द ब्लड राइज,
Okay, the person has taken heavy diet and his blood sugar level has reached very high now. So what will happen, they are detected by the cells of pancreas, isles of beta cells of pancreas, isles of pancreas हमने अभी देखा था. तो ये सेल्स पैंक्रियास में जो है वो डिटेक्ट करते हैं कि ब्लड में शुगर लेवल ज़्यादा हो गया है. फर्स्ट थिंग, डिटेक्शन हो गया. अब इसके रेस्पॉन्स में वो क्या करेंगे, वो इंसुलिन प्रोड्यूस करते थे पर अब ज़्यादा इंसुलिन प्रोड्यूस करेंगे. दे प्रोड्यूस मोर इंसुलिन. क्यों? इंसुलिन का काम क्या है, टू कंट्रोल दी ब्लड शुगर लेवल. तो ब्लड शुगर लेवल इंक्रीजेस, इंसुलिन सेक्रीशन इंक्रीजेस. इसके वजह से क्या होगा, फिर से जो ब्लड शुगर लेवल था वो नॉर्मल हो जाएगा, है ना. सो क्योंकि उसने कंट्रोल कर लिया, तो जो अब ब्लड शुगर लेवल अब फिर से नॉर्मल कंडीशन में आ गया, तो ब्लड शुगर लेवल फिर से फॉल हो जाएगा एंड इंसुलिन सेक्रीशन इज रेड्यूस्ड अगेन. उसके बाद अब देखो ब्लड शुगर लेवल फॉल हो गया, अब फिर से अगर इंसुलिन सेक्रीशन ज़्यादा हो गया तो फिर प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा. दैट इज़ नॉट इट इज़ हैपनिंग. फर्स्ट देखो ब्लड शुगर लेवल ज़्यादा हुआ इसीलिए इंसुलिन सेक्रेशन ज़्यादा हो गया. थोड़ी देर के बाद जब इंसुलिन ने ब्लड शुगर लेवल को नॉर्मल बना दिया तो इंसुलिन सेक्रेशन फिर से रेड्यूस हो जाएगा. सो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, द अमाउंट और टाइम ऑफ द हार्मोन विच हैज़ टू बी रिलीज्ड इज प्रॉपरली कंट्रोल्ड एंड दिस इज नोन एज फीडबैक mechanism. Okay, so if they ask you what is feedback mechanism, you have to write from here the timing and amount of hormone released are regulated by feedback mechanism. Example भी देना है. Okay, very important question this is. Clear? So this completes the chapter. We have completed the chapter. We will be doing the question answers also. ठीक है. Meanwhile we have to do NCERT exampler also, and few doubts which students have been asking me will also be cleared in the next session. So if you have any doubts of this topic also, please send me as a message, so I will be taking a separate video to just clear your doubts. Okay, thank you.